Hello and welcome back to 2K14 Universe. I am Jitch and you're watching Friday Night SmackDown. And what a great guy right here to kick the show off with. Everybody loves him. Oh boy, do they. It's Ryback. That's right, straight out of Sim City from the Super Nintendo. It's Ryback, everybody. And much like that game, this guy is a walking disaster. As he now comes out to face his opponent here tonight, WIKI, the Dragon Steamboat. What a dream match. Honestly, some could argue this is a main event in any arena, but it's not here tonight somehow. WIKI the Dragon, Steamboat, and Ryback kicking off Friday Night SmackDown. Of course, Steamboat has had a very good track record of wins in the past. Here tonight, if he can beat the Hardcore Champion non-title, he might just get himself a title shot. Ryback, who has recently been reactivated as the Hardcore Champion. That's right, they flipped the switch. He's back on, everybody. But for how long? Do apologize for anyone who's been waiting since NXT. I know there's probably been a little bit of a gap in between uploads there. With WrestleMania week last week. Alright, so like normally the way this works, let me just quickly like map this out for anyone who doesn't know. I'm not going to take too long talking about this, but normally the way this works is like I record these from, I think it's Friday through to Tuesday is normally the days in which I record this series. With WrestleMania weekend, I wanted to kind of preserve my wrestling time to watching that because I knew there was going to be two like 4-hour shows to watch. And there was in fact 2 4-hour shows for me to watch. That's enough for me. 8 hours right there. It was very good. If you haven't seen WrestleMania 40, I don't actually know. I don't know why you haven't. I don't know why you're watching this, but you haven't seen that. But like, thanks if you if you're putting more time into watching this than you are into watching the real life wrestling product. Cool, thanks. I appreciate that. But you know, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. I won't talk about that because it doesn't really fit into this series. It's just, you know, I wanted to give a quick explanation as to, you know, if you were like, what happened? You were uploading like every day and then you stopped. Because I know the build to the Royal Rumble, I was uploading like 1 video a day. I don't know if I'll be able to get back to being that consistent because that took a lot of like pre-recording. I was doing like 3 episodes a day sometimes and stuff. I don't know if I'll jump right back into doing that, but the series is at least moving again after a little, I think like a week away. And we got some Elimination Chambers coming your way here tonight, as well as the new World Heavyweight Champion John Cena facing a ghost from his past, and everybody loves rematches. Mark Henry and John Cena going at it once again. Up next, speaking of great rematches, how's about our main event tonight? The Big Show and the Great Khali in an Elimination Chamber qualifier, folks. That is, wowee, I'm sure that's much like this match, that's a main event in any arena. Only that one is the main event here tonight, so at least it got its dues. WIKI Steamboat with an elbow drop one after another there. And that's right, we got to prepare ourselves for the Elimination Chamber, which is 2 weeks from Sunday. Not a very long time to go at all, really. If I could try to set a roadmap, a goal for myself, before I can't really record any more of this on Tuesday, I would like to try and get Elimination Chamber done this week. I think that'd be good. I think I have enough time to do that. It's whether or not I can sit down and commit to doing it. That's really the if. A Swifty kick. And a big belly to belly. Takedown by Ryback, that big guy. You know, I was surprised that he retained against Robert Scorpio. Well, not that surprised, but I was for a moment surprised. Meat hook, cover attempt on Steamboat Ryback, not able to put him away just yet. And now Ryback, oh boy. Oh boy. He's walking around. There it is, the shell shot. I went to call that the meat hook as well. And a cover attempt. And it's over. I tell you bring back that hardcore title and you seem to have done something here. Ryback, well, he's back. He's back to what he once was. I don't know what it is about that championship, but putting it on him once again has awoken the former undefeated superstar. You know, it was when he came to SmackDown and the title was retired that he suffered his first loss. And now that the title's back, he's winning again? Take from that what you will. And don't forget to feed him more, I guess. He's kind of hungry, a little. He's a little hungry, guys. Well, anyway, up next, the new World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena, faces off against one of his greatest nemesises, his greatest enemies of all time, Mark Henry.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing 418 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Well, you may be asking yourself, why is this match happening here tonight? Well, the answer to that is pretty simple. Mark Henry claims that he set the great Khali up for John Cena to knock him down ahead of the Royal Rumble. Mark Henry handed a loss to the great Khali, something Khali is not too familiar with in recent weeks. I don't know, he went on a tear and he couldn't be stopped. But it was Mark Henry that beat the great Khali, that is true. Yeah, he says that it's because of him that Cena was able to get one over on a weakened Khali. So he deserves his credit. And of course, if Henry beats John Cena, similar to when 3MB's Drew McIntyre beat Stone Cold Steve Austin this Monday on Raw, that will mean a immediate spot in the Elimination Chamber for Mark Henry. I think he will get an opportunity to qualify, win or lose here tonight. I think, you know, he's Mark Henry. Come on, he's one of the top dogs here on SmackDown. But here comes the top dog here on SmackDown, everybody. Whoop-a-doo! Oh, yeah!
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
John Cena, once again, a world champion. It's John Cena and Stone Cold. We're back in 2010, everybody. We're back to season 2. It's good to see for both of them.
These guys are going to be very aggressive.
Well, here you go, Mark Henry going straight in. John Cena. I was happy to see John Cena pick up this huge victory and become World Heavyweight Champion. You know, I feel like he's busted his ass for long enough. He deserves it. And this is going to be an important opportunity for Mark Henry, because they are both familiar with the World Heavyweight Championship at this point. John Cena in his first reign as World Heavyweight Champion, and overall throughout his career, his 4th World Championship reign. It's been a long, tough road for John Cena to get here. And I want to say, by the way, I want to give a quick shout out here. I want to say thank you to those of you that tuned in for the live showing of the Royal Rumble. That's something that I plan on doing with every event going forward. I plan on having them all be live. for people who aren't able to watch them, you can at least, if you watch the video back, there is a chat replay, so you can actually see people talk about the show as it was happening, and I think that's really cool. The first one for TLC didn't really do very well. I think we had like 2 people say hello and that was it. But the Royal Rumble one, you were popping off, you were talking, you were chatting, you were having a good time, and I think it really added a lot to the enjoyment of it. And obviously it gives me a chance to actually watch the show back. I normally wouldn't do that, but I was right there in the chat watching it as well, because it's kind of interesting to see, like, you know, to be able to talk to people in the chat whilst they're watching it. And you know, it's like a watch-along, I guess, except it's also like the first time that the show is aired, which means that no one can spoil the results in that first opening bit. You're seeing it as it happens, so it's pretty cool. I liked it a lot, and that will definitely be happening with Chamber and Mania and, you know, everything going forward if I can help it.
Delivered with a lot of force. Oh wow. Mark Henry is like something out of science fiction.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I am sorry to break the hearts of some of you that the Great Khali is no longer the welterweight champion, but he gets another opportunity. For those of you that were deeply invested in the 9-day run of the Great Khali as welterweight champion, he gets another opportunity tonight, face off against the Big Show. Obviously Khali is what, he's 2-3-0 against Big Show. I don't remember which number it is. I think it's 2-0. Big Show's not been able to beat Khali. And if he wants that welterweight title back, he's going to have to get through Khali here tonight. Because there are no second chances in the Elimination Chamber qualifiers this year. There are no second chances for the people that failed to qualify. If you didn't get in the first time, you are not getting in at all. Big splash by Mark Henry. Unless you're Mark Henry, because this is technically not a qualifier. It's just that if he beats Cena, he will be in. If he loses to Cena, then he might get an opportunity next week. There is no guarantee. Well, Mark Henry is looking to put the World Heavyweight Champion out of commission. Obviously, these two have had so many matches against each other, so much history in this ring right now. And speaking of Elimination Chambers, Elimination Chamber qualifiers, sorry, we get our first one up next. Christian and Triple H, 2 former WWE champions looking to qualify for the Chamber. Christian has never, I don't think, even competed for the World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H is obviously, this time last year, he was the World Heavyweight Champion. He made it through last year's title chamber with the title. You cannot be seeing him. John Cena. 5-knuckle shuffle in your face. And now John Cena. Has he got him? Has he got him? John Cena with Mark Henry on his shoulders. Attitude adjustment. Is it going to be enough? If he walks into him. Oh, he didn't walk into him. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. John Cena to the cover. And oh, Mark Henry with a kick out. And straight into the world's strongest slam. Wow. What a reversal. Mark Henry maybe playing possum on Cena there. And oh, Cena kicks out. And it really comes down to who can do their finisher next or lock in a generic submission hold now. Cena slamming down the arm of Mark Henry. It's interesting to know that the playing field for the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber coming out of tonight can be either 3 or 4 participants confirmed. Obviously, we know Cena will be defending in the chamber, but it'll be against either Triple H or Christian, Big Show or Khali, and maybe even Mark Henry. We'll at least have 3, we'll have half the field confirmed. Well, that's got to be it. I know this season. John Cena says never give up, unless it's WWE 2K14. Then everybody gives up.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. And that's why
Henry elbows out of that one. A good reversal by Cena. Well, my voice is already dying. John Cena. He walked into him. He's not winning with that. See, when you knock out an opponent and you walk into him a little bit before they kick out, that's Let me pull back the curtain a little bit here for you. That's them telling them that they're gonna kick out. You know, they're calling the spot. You kick your opponent a few times by walking into them to give them a nudge, be like, kick out of this one. So you get, because they're kicking them. You get it? You're kicking them. You're telling them to kick out. It's good communication. A little bit of an obvious call, but you know, that's a John Cena call for you. Duck and clothesline. Except there wasn't a clothesline. John Cena going crazy with the right hands. And almost. And the crowd split once again for John Cena. Mark Henry. Big splash across John Cena. Oh, he got him. Well, I would say that is, as I mentioned before, a definitive yes to Mark Henry being in the World Heavyweight Championship chamber. And maybe John Cena does owe Mark Henry his world title win.
He gets a big victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
Well, not a great start for both John Cena or Stone Cold Steve Austin. A very 2K14 way to start a title reign. Back-to-back losses for the new world champions. I was starting to think these two world titles are cursed, you know. Maybe you don't want them at the moment. Anyway, Mark Henry with a big win over John Cena. And are we looking at a two-time World Heavyweight Champion coming out of the Elimination Chamber? Well, we'll find out who will join Cena and Mark Henry in the Elimination Chamber up next as Christian takes on Triple H. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Triple H, this is obvious. Drew McIntyre beat Stone Cold Steve Austin this Monday on Raw. Never count anyone out. Christian!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Christian.
Well, I gotta say, with Edge's focus on the World Heavyweight Championship, this is a very interesting moment in time here for Christian. Christian hasn't really had his sights set on the World Heavyweight Championship the same way that Edge has. So this is definitely unique for Christian here tonight, but obviously with them out of contention for the tag team titles, Christian is left to wonder, what am I going to do with myself whilst Edge focuses on the World Heavyweight title? Well, what if I also go for the World Heavyweight Championship? Christian is undeniably a top star on SmackDown. Maybe he hasn't felt like it lately, but let me remind you, first ever Royal Rumble winner, main eventer of the first WrestleMania, defeating Batista, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels in one match. Christian. That is something that makes you a star forever, as far as I'm concerned. Triple H hasn't forgotten about WrestleMania 1, though, because Christian walked out with what he called his WWE Championship. Well, I want to remind you, Triple H did not walk into WrestleMania 1 the title champion. He had lost the title to Shawn Michaels the month before at the Elimination Chamber, so it definitely was not his title. But he is the first ever man to hold the WWE Championship. I believe Triple H was also the... No, he was not the first man to hold both the World and WWE titles. I think the first to have ever held both in their career was... I think it was Undertaker, I think. Well, anyway, Triple H set to face off against Christian, and this is, I believe, the SmackDown return of Triple H right here, by the way. He came back in the Royal Rumble match after losing to John Cena in a grueling ladder match back at TLC. Took a month away, regrouped, reevaluated, came up short in the Royal Rumble match, but in the end, you know, Triple H, it's good to see him back here on Friday nights, especially as we begin the road to WrestleMania. We have just 8 SmackDowns, this one included, before WrestleMania. That's right, we're in the single digits now. I guess you really want to say 7 more, because you don't count the one you're currently doing. Yeah, we got 2 more weeks until the Elimination Chamber, and then the 5-week countdown to WrestleMania 4. Well, speaking of the Royal Rumble, I have the breakdown all officially written up on the wiki, including times and eliminations. And in case you're curious, Triple H here, Christian here, came out at number 21. He was the 23rd eliminated superstar from the Royal Rumble. He was eliminated by Randy Savage, who went on quite an elimination spree. Randy Savage got 5 eliminations in the Rumble. Christian was just under 4 minutes in the Rumble. Triple H made his return at number 13. He eliminated 5 people from the Royal Rumble. He was in there for almost 8 minutes before being eliminated by Mick Foley. Triple H, if you want an idea of some of the people that Triple H eliminated, well, here's all 5. Him along with Sandow and Ziggler eliminated Hulk Hogan. He eliminated Sandow. He eliminated Ric Flair, Cody Rhodes, and with the help of Cody Rhodes, he eliminated Andre the Giant. Now, obviously, that's not in the order they were eliminated, hence why I said he eliminated Cody Rhodes and also with the help of him. But yes, Triple H really getting some impressive eliminations there, and I wonder if Andre the Giant has taken being eliminated by Triple H lightly. Obviously, he can't really seek out any revenge on Cody Rhodes, but Triple H and him do share the same brand, and you know, Andre the Giant has something Triple H has never won, the Intercontinental Championship, which is a title that has stopped Triple H from being a Triple Crown. He's never gone for the US or Intercontinental Championship. Triple H has always been a World Championship competitor, barring when he was tag team champions with Shawn Michaels. And there's a lot of history in this ring right now, because it was actually, I believe, a match involving DX that led to the debut of Edge and Christian. I believe it was the WWE Tag Team Championships back at WrestleMania 2. The Edge and Christian made their debut, and they won the tag titles, and they went on to be, I would say, the greatest WWE Tag Team Champions we've ever seen. I think the Shield is starting to catch up to them, but I think Edge and Christian go down as the best. I mean, they had 2 very long reigns with the WWE Tag Team Championships that combined to almost an entire year as the Tag Team Champions. No one could stop Edge and Christian. They were very impressive. Well, speaking of people whose names start with Chris, unfortunately, if you somehow missed it, this past Sunday at the Royal Rumble, Chris Jericho won the whole damn thing and will main event WrestleMania 4, competing for either the World Heavyweight or WWE Championship. And Jericho is currently on an ego trip of a lifetime. Has said, hey, you know who didn't win the Royal Rumble? The Undertaker. How's about I kick his ass tonight? So Jericho, feeling a little full of himself from winning the Royal Rumble, has challenged The Undertaker to a one-on-one match here tonight. No, I'm not lying. Spinebuster. Triple H going in for the cover on Christian, and only a 1 count. I would be very careful, Christian. The series of moves that Triple H has done, it's safe to say, a pedigree awaits. And Christian is a very decorated superstar in his own right. He's a former WWE champion, Royal Rumble winner, Intercontinental champion, WWE Tag Team champion multiple times. He's held that with Tyson Kidd as well as Edge twice. Triple H now going in for the pedigree. I think that's it. Triple H into the cover on Christian, and Triple H is headed to the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. And let's not forget, it was John Cena beating Triple H that led to Cena winning the title. They will now meet again in the chamber. So John Cena, Mark Henry, Triple H, that is the first half of the Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight title. Definitely a different playing field to Stone Cold Steve Austin, Drew McIntyre, and Mick Foley. But hey, that's why SmackDown is the superior brand. Unless I'm calling Raw, then Raw's the superior brand. Well, congratulations to Triple H. Still to come later tonight, we'll find out if Big Show or the Great Khali, which one of those two will be the 4th confirmed participant. But up next, Chris Jericho, the Royal Rumble winner, goes one-on-one with The Undertaker. I cannot believe that this guy is going to get a world title match at WrestleMania. I am so upset about this. You have no idea, everybody. I am so disappointed. Why?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 231 pounds,
Chris Jericho will be one of the two top matches at WrestleMania 4 in 8 weeks. He will be competing for either the World Heavyweight or WWE Championship. Does that not make you feel sick? This guy, I just don't think he deserves it. I mean, listen, he had a good run towards the end of the Royal Rumble. Don't get me wrong. I will not deny that. He did eliminate several superstars, including number 30 Edge, and we all know that number 30 is generally the most favorable entry. But I cannot help but point out the mistake he's making here tonight. I think Undertaker would have won had he not come out at number 3. Undertaker eliminated 7 people. He lasted 9 minutes in that 30-minute match. And let's not forget one of the people The Undertaker eliminated at the Royal Rumble. His own brother, Kane, who made a very unusual return in the Royal Rumble matchup. I don't know if maybe that just wasn't Kane. I don't know what's going on.
And approaching the ring from Devon Valley, weighing 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
Well, it was definitely an anomaly to see Kane back, and The Undertaker was, I mean, he's been emotionless since. It seems like, I really thought that was going to bring back, you know, I mean, obviously Undertaker's never really been all smiles and sunshine, not even close, but I really felt like that was going to bring back something in The Undertaker. You know, I thought we were going to see the Brothers of Destruction back here on SmackDown, maybe go for Sandow and Steiner's tag titles, but instead we got a fight between the two in the Royal Rumble and an elimination of Kane by The Undertaker, and I don't know. I don't know what happened in the Rumble. I don't know what Undertaker saw that obviously we didn't. It's to say, maybe that wasn't his brother. Maybe that was someone in that outfit. I don't know. They don't exactly have the best history with each other, but they seem to have finally gotten on the same page. The Brothers of Destruction were great tag team champions for a while here on SmackDown. One person who's always been at the root of the issues when it comes to the Brothers of Destruction for the last, 6 months is the very guy that challenged The Undertaker here tonight, Chris Jericho. And who the hell challenges The Undertaker? You have to be out of your damn mind. Oh my God, Jericho! Oh no. What is this? What? Kane! He's running! Kane is running! Kane is coming out, and I don't think Undertaker's even realized. Wait a minute, Kane grabbing The Undertaker. He's, well, okay. I guess he's not launching him out of the ring. Jericho trying to get involved here. And Kane is working with Jericho. What the hell am I looking at? No! What is happening? Good God, no! Can you go out of the ring? I guess you can't go out of the ring. Okay. Kane grabbing Undertaker by the throat. And his brother with a huge choke slam. Oh, wait a minute. Kane, oh, come on now. Another choke slam. Oh, we're getting some audio crust here. I don't know if you can hear this. And now Kane going for a two. Okay, Undertaker with a tombstone back to Kane. I don't know if you can hear this audio right now. That didn't really. 2K moment. 2K moment. What is happening to my audio?
A win's a win, I guess, but I'm not sure anybody wanted
Is that the
this.
game? I think it's just the game. We seem to be experiencing some difficulties, but either way, Kane beating the hell out of the Undertaker whilst Chris Jericho just watches on. What the hell was that? Okay, we fixed our audio issues as a PS3 moment once again, everybody.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from India, weighing 347 pounds, the Great Khali.
I don't know what it is with the PS3, but it has a lot of issues. I had to reboot the whole console. It just wouldn't stop. Anyway, everybody, it's your favorite guy. Go follow him at Great Khali Says. Here he is. The fan favorite. Not really, but maybe. But yeah. Will the Great Khali join John Cena, Triple H, and Mark Henry in the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber? If there's one thing we know about the World Heavyweight title right now, it's that it cannot stop changing hands. From Bret Hart to CM Punk to Mark Henry to Big Show to the Great Khali to John Cena. Since SummerSlam, the title has changed hands 6 times. SummerSlam was in August. We're in February. That's one champion a month. John Cena might be the one to finally break the world title's curse, but he's got some really stiff competition here on SmackDown. No pyro?
Standing 7 feet tall, weighing 441 pounds, the Big Show.
Big Show is starting to close in on his 80th career victory, by the way. I think he's at like 77 walking into this match. Big Show has really had an incredible career. And it's a no wonder that this guy right here is, I believe, a Grand Slam champion. I don't know if that's right, actually. I think he is, but I'm not too sure about that. Either way, he's at least a Triple Crown. And he's a Triple Crown in the last year. Big Show has had a little bit of a downfall recently, and he blames it all on one man that got the best of him, and that is the Great Khali. And this is about closure here tonight. This is about revenge. This is about getting back on track for the world's largest athlete. But can he? And folks, get a load of this. We have got an absolute... Okay, Big Show. We've got an absolutely enormous announcement regarding Elimination Chamber. Now, you may be asking yourself, okay, so we've got the World Championship Chambers getting set up, but the Chamber event is only 2 weeks away. We don't know any of the other matches. Well, SmackDown and Raw have come together to make a mutual agreement that, listen, Jericho has a choice at challenging for either the World Heavyweight or WWE Championship at WrestleMania. That is his given right after winning the 30-man Royal Rumble. But that is going to leave another World Championship open. And we don't want an unceremonious, this guy just won a contenders match on Raw or SmackDown to determine this out, to determine who's going to be getting a shot at the title that Jericho does not choose. So, we are announcing that at Elimination Chamber there will be the King of the Ring 2013 tournament. It will feature 4 superstars from SmackDown, 4 superstars from Raw. The winner of that tournament will get a shot at the title that Jericho does not choose at WrestleMania. Now, being that this is SmackDown, we won't be announcing the 4 Raw competitors tonight. Oh my god! But I can announce to you that from SmackDown side of things, in the King of the Ring tournament, the reason this was made a decision, Undertaker is going to take on his brother Kane in that tournament. And on the other side of things from the SmackDown bracket, CM Punk and Edge, the final two entrants in the 2013 Royal Rumble, will be going one-on-one. So that means we're going to get either Punk versus Undertaker, Punk versus Kane, Edge versus Undertaker, Edge versus Kane, and then the winner of those sides will then go on to the finals, where they'll face the winner of the Raw side of the tournament for a #1 contendership at whatever world title that Jericho does not select at WrestleMania. This way, at least, you know, both world title matches are getting some very rightful, hard fought for challenges. You know, I'm very invested in this Punk versus Edge match because they are two people right now that are hell bent on becoming World Heavyweight Champion again. CM Punk finally got the big one, and it seems to have flashed before his eyes how short things came up as World Heavyweight Champion. It was a huge moment in his career, but obviously Mark Henry shut that thing down back at Hell in a Cell. Punk's getting a chance at redemption, but you want to talk about someone who else who's getting a shot at redemption? Talk about Edge, the man who has the shortest World Championship reign to date, getting cashed in on immediately after winning at the end of Season 1. And, you know, we're now coming up to the end of Season 4. Edge has never held a World Championship since. WrestleMania could be a poetic night for Edge, maybe. And as for Undertaker and Kane, well, I don't really know what the hell is going on with those two, but they will be facing each other in the tournament. It seems like there's something maybe in the mind of Kane. Someone is maybe taking... is Jericho responsible for this, I would imagine? And Kane didn't lay a finger on him a minute ago. It's very shocking to see Kane come out here tonight and attack The Undertaker. And, well, I guess we have Kane back on Friday nights, but at what cost? So that's going to be an interesting night. No question. Ooh, big spear by Big Show. And Big Show wasting absolutely no time calling for the WMD. And he changes his mind with a choke slam. They'll walk into him. Nah, that's probably still going to be a 2 count. It's Khali. There you go, Khali kicking out. He's still got some fight in him. This is about redemption tonight for the Big Show. He really wants that World Heavyweight Championship again. Obviously, same goes for Khali. He lost the title 5 nights ago at the Royal Rumble. One of the last few months, very unexpected world title wins, along with, you know, Punk and Mark Henry. I never think Khali takes the cake as the most unexpected world champion of the last ever. Big Show is really laying it into him here tonight. He seems to be back to where he once was. We're getting that prime Big Show back here tonight. Cover attempt on a 1. I tell you, if you're John Cena, how are you not nervous at the idea of this Elimination Chamber? Obviously, we still got 2 more qualifiers to take place next week on SmackDown. But right now, the playing field is nightmarish. I mean, you got Triple H, you got Mark Henry, and one of these two? I mean, John Cena, you know, he's no joke himself. He fits right in with that crowd, but man, what a chamber match that's shaping up to be. It's where the big boys play. Still got 2 more entrants to be determined in that Elimination Chamber as well. And who else is there that could really qualify, you know, with Punk and Edge tied up and Undertaker and Kane? I think we're going to get a big opportunity for perhaps someone a little lower on the ranks. What a big right hand by the Big Show. Elbow by the Great Khali. Finding some fight in him still. How does this guy last this long? I don't understand. The Great Khali. He's got some incredible endurance skills. I'll give him that. Uh-oh. Big Show with a knee to the midsection. That never, classic drop toe hold by the Great Khali. A move he's very well known for doing in his career. And oh boy, the move that cost Khali the title. John Cena choke bombed Khali like there was no tomorrow. Cover attempt, and oh, he almost got him. He almost had him. That was like 2.99999, but the Big Show with the knockout punch. And that is a knockout for the great Khali. Big Show gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Man, what a playing field it is. And Big Show respects the legend, respects the icon, the great Khali and the Big Show. Two superstars who have so much admiration for each other. Well, thank you all for watching SmackDown. 2 more spots to be filled in the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. I'll tell you, when you're in a match with Cena, Henry, Show, and Triple H, I feel sorry for anyone else who joins that. Either way, that's to be determined next week. Thank you all for watching tonight's episode of SmackDown. Tune in on Raw to find out the Raw side of the King of the Ring tournament. I'll see you then.